You're now tuned in to the Jack Talk Podcast. In association with Bin Hot Records. With the coolest host, Rick. Let's chop it up. Chop it up.
Jack Talk Podcast, Jack Talk Podcast, Jack Talk Podcast. I am back in the building, man. I'm back in the building. Before we get this podcast started, if this is your first time hearing my voice or your first time coming across my podcast, I appreciate you. My name is Rick. I'm the host of the podcast. I do have another podcast called Movie Talk, hosted by Rick, where I just talk about my favorite movies and things like that. Before I get into the podcast, let me just say this, man. I don't know too much about it being in Mercury retrograde and all of this scientific things that people are talking about. I don't know too much about it. I've always heard of Mercury retrograde, and I heard that your laptop and shit just be acting funny around that time. I never paid too much attention to it. I was listening to the In the Conversation podcast last Wednesday. While I was at work, I was listening to the In the Conversation podcast last Wednesday. That's with Damian Lemon and Ali Muhammad. And Ali was saying how he copped a brand new Mac laptop, and his shit started fucking up, and he didn't know why. And he was explaining how shit be crazy in during Mercury retrograde. I don't know about it because I've never experienced it. I'm starting to believe. Yo. I recorded for like 2.5 hours yesterday, right? And as soon as I got done, nothing. It's like the shit just disappeared, yo. It's like the shit just dead ass disappeared. Whole fucking episode, yo. I said, damn. Fucking FaceTime my wife. Yo, I'm fucking pissed off. She like, well, record another one. Did it again. Feeling good. Nothing. I said, yo, man. So here I am today. This was yesterday. Now here I am. I'm back today. Now, if this shit don't work, I'm on my Mac desktop right now. If that don't work, I got the laptop. I got the Mac laptop behind me. I'm going to try it on that. If that don't work, I'm going to go straight off the phone and give it to you. Now, you'll know what I had to do based off what you hear coming from the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So if this shit work, then I'm you'll hear it. If not, then you'll hear y'all on the laptop. If that don't work, you'll hear like yo, I'm off the phone. So if this shit work, I'm off the desktop right at this particular moment. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try and give y'all an episode because I'm trying to get back into the groove, man. But like I said, man, I took a couple of weeks off. It was a couple of times where I was gonna come down and record, and I was just like, nah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let me chill, because I still, I'm still working out a few things, Like I said, I'm really trying to turn this shit into a big ass business. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and they like from the beginning I've listened to them, and they've grown their shit up to 30, 40,000, you know what I mean, type shit. So I be studying and focusing and trying to see how I can bring my platform to do that. Because I know if I get my platform to that, I know what I want to do with it. Especially as far as music and shit like that. Like, because it's a lot of big ass platforms. Like, they got a lot of power because, yo, y'all could be putting some ill ass niggas on and shit like that. So it's like, I got an idea what I want to do. I just got to build this shit up to it. But, so I took a couple weeks off, man, but I'm back. So tell a friend to tell a friend. Follow me on Instagram, Rick_BHR. Hit the email, jacktalkpodcast@gmail.com. One of the things I did do while I was, while I wasn't recording and shit is created a YouTube channel for my kids, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud of them for making the decision to try YouTube. And, I got a couple of YouTube channels. I got a couple of YouTube channels. I'm still trying to build them shits as well. You know what I mean? But as far as my kids, as parents, it's our job to say, what you want to do? Okay, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always want to instill that confidence in them. You know what I'm saying? You always want them to feel like, yo, I can do whatever, because as parents, that's our job. I know for me, and I'm quite sure anybody that's listening to this who has kids, they feel the same way. Like, this is my job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to be whatever you want to be. I'm here just to be your biggest fan and your number one supporter. We've talked about it for a while. And I got them a banner made so they shit look nice and professional. And they got a couple of videos up. They got an little intro video. Then they got a Q&A video. Then they got a hangout tour, where they kind of show, where I'm at right now downstairs, where they come and watch movies and, play. And yesterday they filmed a basketball challenge video where they, shooting. We got a basketball court down here in the basement, like a little basketball arcade. So they put a beanie over their eyes and they was shooting. And the winner got to make the other like a nasty drink type thing, like put a whole bunch of nasty shit in a bowl, and the other one got to, take a teaspoon of it. So, it was fun. And I told them it's not going to be easy, but if you stick with it, you know what I mean? The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with the camera, the more you put into it, the more you'll see out of it. You know what I mean? They only had the channel for a couple of days. I think they got like 30 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, they could come down here right now and be like, Dad, I don't want to do YouTube no more. And I said, okay, you want to keep the videos up or you want to take them down? And that'll be that. I'm just here to do what they want to do. When I was younger, I didn't have that push like that. I didn't have anyone really pushing me to say like, yo, man, you bugging, go ball. I had people say it, but not actually push. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times where I've told my kids, I've gone and I've said, girls, like I'll go into their room and they'll be, on TikTok or something like that. And I'd be like, girls, why y'all not brainstorming for your YouTube channel? You know what I mean? Like, I actually push them. You know what I'm saying? I tell them like, yo, it's nothing for me to go downstairs and it's nothing for me to record y'all. It's nothing for me to make the channel. You know what I mean? I even been made the channel, and that was that. Like, but I kept pushing them and they was like, all right, because I told them this could be your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can grow this channel and then you can break off and then you can have a channel, separate channels, because we actually live around these kids, some big YouTubers. It's these 4 brothers called the Dobry brothers. If you don't know who they are, look them up. We see them all around the town. One day we was walking and my wife, my kids was like, Dad, we actually was just came out from getting some pizza, and it was in the summertime. My daughter was like, Dad, that's the Dobry brothers, and I'm looking like, who? She like, yo, that's the Dobry brothers. And she said, I want to take a picture with them, but she was being shy. My wife was like, my daughter said they watch you guys on YouTube or something like that. He was like, yeah, it's cool. Like, they took a picture with my daughters and shit, and I'm heavy on YouTube. Like, I'll be on YouTube, like, you know what I'm saying, heavy, because I'm always researching, watching shit and interviews and shit like that, like, so I can learn, you know what I mean, the insides of all the shit that I'm trying to do, whether it be clothing line shit, whether it be music related shit, fashion related, whatever. It's like YouTube is like my second TV. You know what I mean? I'm subscribed to mad different shit and I'm always on there. So I'm like, who the fuck is these kids? But I took the picture, whatever the case, and I went home. They showed me them. Like, yo, damn, like they got a couple million subscribers. They got a couple of channels, and each channel got a couple of million subscribers. And like, we actually be seeing them around. Like I think maybe last month or maybe I think it was like January, we went to Target. Me, my daughter, and my wife went to Target and shit, and we seen one of their girlfriends in there. And my daughter took a picture with her because she do YouTube too, and her channel got like 3 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? And she don't even really be doing nothing super crazy. Like that shit crazy, And when I say like, yo, I'm talking about they got a mansion. They be zooming around in Lambos. They probably got an M in cars. You know what I mean? No lies. 4 brothers. And each one of them, they got like 2 cars. And they got big shit. Like, I'm talking Lambos, the big Benz truck, Ferraris. You know what I mean? Like, all type of shit. And we really be seeing them. Like my kids always watch their channel. We be seeing people that we know in the videos. And when they doing prank videos and they running through Walmart and Target and they be all around this joint. You know what I mean? They at the fair. My kids seen them, take a picture with them, shit like that. So I'm glad that my kids get to see that because they could be like, yo, this shit really can be done. Like I got mad. They got a couple different pictures with them. They see them different places. They seen them doing pranks in the street on people that they know. Like they did a prank. Well, they went up to their teacher and was like, hey, they was trying to stop people and offer them $1,000 just to eat like a nasty piece of food and shit like that. And one of the people that they stopped was my kid's teacher, principal and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. The girlfriend was walking, asking people, trying to give people $1,000 to spell her name right. Like it's just crazy shit. And I'm glad my kids get to see that because it's like, oh shit, like this shit could really happen. You know what I mean? This shit could really go. But so they started their channel and I'm here to back them up. You know what I'm saying? My wife recorded them yesterday. And even with me, it's like, yo, that shit just make me want to step my shit up. Cause there's certain shit that I want to do. Like I'm sitting here right now, I'm at my desk and I'm looking at, I got a little NPD, you know what I mean? And I was like, I always want to teach myself how to make beats and shit. Like, so it's like, yo, get on your shit, right? You know what I mean? Like, just do it. Fuck it. It don't cost me no money coming down here and trying to make no beats and shit like that. But, the more I'm trying to see where my kids is going because it's like, yo, I want to get nice and edited. You know what I mean? Now I got to look back into cameras because I had a camera, but it was like, it wasn't like the camera I needed. You know what I mean? Like it's a certain camera that I got my eyes on. So it's like, I'm kind of looking at that shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to get nice with that shit so I can film them and we can really take this shit to the next level. You know what I mean? As far as blogs and, when we going to the mall or we going out somewhere, we blog it and, really get into the YouTube type of swing of things, So that's definitely, I'm interested to see where that could go. But I told him it's a grind, we're going to do like a video a week type shit, maybe 2, you know what I mean? Build it up and see where it go, So I'm excited for that. I'm happy that they doing that shit. Cause like I said, I'm here to encourage, man, and if you got kids out there, encourage them to start now, man. You know what I'm saying? Like start now. Cause we live in a world that when I was coming up, I couldn't do none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have monetized and capitalized off a lot of things when I was younger because I just think different. If they would have had YouTube and like shit like that when I was my kid's age, I would have been ridiculous because I know for a fact I would have had a channel. I don't care whether it be a basketball channel, whether it be whatever. Like I know for a fact I would have had channels because the way I think now, I've always thought. And I always think different. I always think outside the box. I always think I'm not no follower. You know what I'm saying? Like I always did my own thing. Like I always thought different. This way of me thinking, I've always thought different. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of be ahead of the curve sometimes. But sometimes it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like real shit. Like I got shit in my book. Like right now, even with this music shit, I got shit upstairs in my fucking closet in a book of ideas on things that I want to do and things that we should do that is going on right now. And this shit is back from 2011. You know what I mean? Like seriously, I've been back from 2011 before it was like, oh shit, you could really monetize. I was been telling my man Seven about YouTube channels, been telling him about mad shit that people are doing right now and capitalizing off of. I've been on that shit. I've been thinking that shit. So I know if I would have had a channel back when I was younger, come on, man. It would have been some shit. Like I would have capitalized and monetized the YouTube channel. But like I said, I got 3 other channels right now that I'm trying to work on and build up. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm really trying to get my sneaker channel up. I just uploaded another video. Go search it on YouTube, Rick's Kicks. And if you got kids, tell your kids to go subscribe to my kids' channel, which is called the Hartwell Sisters. They don't have a dedicated URL, so you can't type in youtube.com/the Hartwell Sisters yet, because they got to get at least 100 subscribers, so I could customize them a URL specific to their channel. But if you go on there and you type in the Hartwell Sisters, you'll see them. So if you got some kids here, they need some subs, so shoot on over there, tell them subscribe and support, man, and also start a channel for your kids, man. But yeah, man, let's get into it. All right, so of course we all know, man. I know everybody know what's going on with this coronavirus. Me personally, I feel like that shit is bugged out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wish, like, why we gotta go through shit like this, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta be a fucking epidemic about this shit, man? Like, why I gotta be like this? You know, why do we gotta, it's like weird shit, man. Like, I'm on the lookout. You know what I mean? It honestly is really not, it's not much you can do, but just be precautious. You know what I mean? Be careful. So everybody out there, you hearing this shit, be careful, wash your hands, and, just try and make sure you, sending your kids to school, you let them know to look out for shit. My oldest, my 5th and 6th grade is like, yo, look, watch out for such and such, such and such. You know what I'm saying? It's the baby. It's my son. That's like, because my son, he's 4. He not going to be able to tell if somebody, you know what I'm saying, not covering up properly or not doing what they supposed to do, as far as what, like washing their hands or whatever the case, like, that he not going to know that. You know what I mean? So that's the only little thing, man. Even at my job, yo, I be looking at niggas like, I hate to see a nigga that go into the bathroom. Like me, I don't touch nothing. I don't touch nothing, period, anyway. You know what I'm saying? When I go in the bathroom, I wash my hands, take a piss, wash my hands again. I grab a bunch of napkins. I use the napkins to open the door, and I use the napkins to open the other door. I go back to work, and 8 times out of 10, I throw gloves on. And it's just a habit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been doing this shit before. This virus shit. Like, I'm not saying like, yo, I wear gloves, like, nah, but I don't wear it all the time. But sometimes it depends on what I'm doing. Like, I throw the gloves on and shit. But as far as that bathroom, son, because yo, niggas is nasty, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I hate when that's why, like, me personally, I don't bring lunch to work. Lunch to work like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas is too much of an open space, man. Niggas be, man. I throw a soda in the refrigerator. 9 times out of 10, I'll just go get a soda and like a snack out the vending machine. Then on lunch, I'll either go get something or I'll just get something out the vending machine. But as far as like bringing lunch from home and then cooking it at my job, I don't do that shit. Because, I hate when I'm I'll be in the bathroom, and a nigga come in the bathroom, use the bathroom, and just walk out. That shit be irritating the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Like, you not, like, come on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or if a nigga in the stall doing whatever the fuck he doing, and he just walk out the stall and go out the restroom, it's like, yo, my nigga, like, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not even on some coronavirus shit, but just in general. Like, you don't know what the fuck you're touching. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about the person before you, like, what they just been going through with their hands. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's a box of cereal at Walmart. Technically, you don't know who touched that cereal. Nigga could have just got done digging in his ass, grabbed the Captain Crunch, and was like, nah, you know what? I'm going to get Lucky Charms and put the Captain Crunch back. And now here you come. Yeah, man, about to get these Captain Crunch. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like, shit is just weird, man. But that whole coronavirus shit, man, nah, man. I hope they really taking this shit seriously, and I hope it's like they I honestly feel like it might be a little worse than what they telling us, but I hope they trying their best to, you know what I mean, control this shit and not be sitting on their fucking ass till it's a real epidemic and then they trying to do something about it. Like, I hope they really actively on it. You know what I mean? Regardless whether they telling us how much it is, if those numbers are true or not, I hope they doing more than what they're telling us. You know what I'm saying? So it's not too late. But, we'll see, man. We'll see how that go. Some music came out. over the past couple of days. You got Lil Baby. I mean, just the shit that I've listened to album wise. Lil Baby, G Herbo, Lil Baby, G Herbo. What else? Jadakiss. What else? YF and Lucci drop, and Graf dropped. Graf dropped an album. Let's see, Lil Baby shit tough. Fuck with it. I like Lil Baby, and he went crazy on that Hot 97 Funk Flex shit. Like, I like that. Lil Baby, he be rapping. It was bugged out is when I was watching the pull up, how he was saying how, like, when they was talking about rappers doing other niggas beats and shit, he didn't know 50 did that. I was like, damn, man, nah. Like, he just know about like Many Men and Get Rich. Like, a lot of people caught up on 50 on that time, man, especially down south, and he was younger. You know what I mean? So he don't know nothing about. My son said, Daddy, why you carry a gun? You ain't a cop. I looked at him and said, sometimes you got to shoot or get shot. When it's time to go to class, show the clip, my Glock. Show him the clip, show him the beam. Show him how Daddy lean in a convertible Jag, 22-inch mags for a high school dropout. Shit, that ain't bad. I ain't a blood or a crip. I'm doing my own thing. GU and this shit. I done started my own gang. I don't do that funny dance. I don't throw gang signs, but I'm gangster to the core, so I stay with a 9-man. Khalito ain't never seen Blanco coming, because if he did, you think he would have started running. And I move with the Doublemint twins, them two mats that leave you flat on your back. Brat, take that. He don't know about that. You understand? He don't know about that. And I'm sick. He don't know about 50. Lefty, no gun in my right palm. Bronx niggas love me like they think I'm my son. I won't hesitate to put a knife or a slug in you and watch you bleed out. That little bit of thug in you. You don't want bump heads with me and get hit up. You ain't got what it takes to fucking get up. Holler niggas' names on records. That shit is played out. But holler mine in your next line, you get laid out. He don't know about that. I'm sick, son. I'm sick. I wish that fucking Joe Budden's right. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Right then and there, I'd have been like, yo, do me a favor, little baby. When you let me get your phone. Go on your phone, go to that Piff and download, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent is the future, this, that, and listen to this on your way here. You know, that's what we need, man. That's what we need. Niggas that's gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because he thought it started with Wayne type shit, or he said he was more familiar with Wayne doing that. And, you know, it's no knock to Lil Baby, like 25 years old, 24 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was a younger nigga, but it's so much fire, ill music. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I wish the rappers do, man. You know what I'm saying? When niggas is out there balling, you know what I'm saying? Niggas know about the niggas before them. A lot of people pattern their game, but around the niggas before them. You know what I'm saying? If you were ill, you know, 6'6" point guard coming in the league, you know what I'm saying? Nine times out of 10, you say, you know what? Let me go see what AI was doing. Let me go see how I got an AI build. Let me go watch AI. Let me go see what AI Marbury was doing. You know what I'm saying? And then AI could say, yo, let me go see what Tim Hardaway, how he used to give it up. Tim Hardaway and Isaiah Thomas. Let me see how they used to give it up. Like, niggas study. It's not like that in rap. Niggas just get on and don't even be like giving a fuck about the people before them. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm not trying to knock Lil Baby, but I'm just saying, just as a fan of music, yo, it's some shit that you could go actually listen to and be like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Right then and there, if I was interviewing Lil Baby, I'd be like, all right, Lil Baby, check this out. For me, and for the culture, I need you to go listen to this. Like, when we leave this interview and you jump back in your Sprinter van and you go into the next spot to do your next interview because you're on promo run, throw this on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how you hold it down. And that's how you push the culture forward, because Lil Baby could possibly say, oh, shit, and get a whole new energy or get a whole new appreciation for this culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, he right then and there, Joe Budden should have put him on. Like, yo, nah, listen, 50 started a whole fucking blueprint with this shit. Niggas was just dropping mixtapes and shit like that, but he created this shit. Like, he changed the game. He's damn near, I ain't gonna step out on the ledge too much and say damn near the reason Lil Baby signed, because at the end of the day, he created that this is my own shit. You know what I'm saying? He created the street album type mentality of this shit, which probably got a lot of niggas on. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, you know, damn, man. But it's a lot of shit that he not privy to that he would enjoy, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. The Banks workout. What? What? Lloyd Banks about to bubble like crushed grapes. I don't give a fuck, wait, but bring me my cut laid in his duct tape. My heart colder than upstate, so I ain't got no time for relationships. Give me a slut date. I'm far from rich, but can't get enough cake. Nigga, I put you on your ass like tough breaks. Bitch, you be rich if you can spend ladies. I disrespect niggas, call men ladies. Where I'm from, the guns sound like M80s. What? Tim's all year, black, brown, and gravy. Banks got it flow that back down the Navy. Swiftly old me can smack down to pay me. What? He don't know, man. Somebody go put Lil Baby on, man. But yeah, what else? Jadakiss. All right. I like Jada album. Jada is Jada. He's always gonna be Jada. He's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not a whack album. It's just an album that's not for me. You know, I probably wouldn't necessarily go back to it. I did listen to it and I like it, but it's just not you know, it's cool. It's a cool album. Like he got a couple of joints on there and I fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's not my let's put it like this. It's not my favorite Jadakiss album. You know what I mean? But you know, I fuck with it. It's Jada. He's never gonna just give you some bullshit, but you know, I fuck with it. Nino Man on there went crazy. Nino Man is his artist. I'm gonna reach out to Nino Man, man. I'm trying to get Nino Man on the podcast, man. Talk some music. That's what I'm saying. Like I want to talk music with niggas. So I haven't reached out to niggas. I have reached out to niggas, and I've been going back and forth. I went back and forth with a couple of niggas. You know, I still got a couple of niggas we gonna figure it out. But I don't know. I'm about to start reaching out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when I go upstairs, I'm gonna just start hitting niggas like, yo. But Nino Man went crazy on that joint. So if you do got the Jadakiss album and his artist Nino Man from Harlem, go check his projects out. Nino Man get busy. Like I fuck with Nino Man. He actually got a challenge called the What Else I Need challenge right now. That shit fire. G Herbo shit fire. My favorite joint is the intro. He came on blacking on that joint. Like he spazzed out on that joint. I salute him. That shit was tough. Like I play that intro over and over. My favorite G Herbo album or project to this day is still Welcome to Fazo Land, and that was the first joint I heard. I think I heard him on a Bibby. I don't know, a couple years ago, I was just like trying to listen to some of the newer guys because like I'm a 80s baby, I'm a golden era hip hop nigga, like so I like a certain type of hip hop. No knock to the newer generation because it's a lot of niggas in the newer generation that I fuck with. Like I fuck with the niggas like the Lil Babies and you know what I'm saying. But when you doing too much, like really too far left, like that shit just make me like I can't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't fuck with it. But I fuck with a few niggas. But I'm just I like my rap a certain way type shit. But so I was just on the shit like let me fuck with the new niggas type shit, and then I came across Lil Bibby project and shit, and then I was like, oh okay, and then I think I heard Herbo was on there, and I know Gates was on there. This is around the time when I first started fucking with Gates. This shit might have been 2014. Yeah, it should probably been like 5 years ago because that's my wife's cousin had put me on the Gates and shit, and around that time, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So I heard Herbo shit, and then I started checking him out. But that Welcome to Fazo Land shit is fire. If you haven't heard that, go check that shit out. Graph shit tough, man. Graph album is dope, man. Lyrics, man. You know what I'm saying? I go to Graph for the bars and the ill word play, shit like that. I've always liked Graph. I like Graph since back in the days when he said, I hate when dudes ask what up with you and Joe Buttons. It ain't beef, because if it was, when I seen him in person, I would have snuffed him. So whatever you heard, it was nothing, and that's that. Then that's just biting off of my style, because that's rap. Me, I'm a real ass nigga, and that's that. I ain't jive hollering about clap back, my team bang. Like, Graph used to get, I ain't gonna say used to, Graph get busy, like, you know what I'm saying? That was the Graph freestyle, like, from years ago. Shit, probably over 10, 12 years ago. Like, that shit was tough, though. But, yeah, man. Also, I just was listening to a Graph on It's The Real podcast. Like, go listen to that shit, man. Like, Like Graf was homeless a couple of years ago, like, and all that shit, like just by music business dealings. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit with J-Lo and LL Cool J, like he wrote that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of shit that you don't know. And that's why I like to listen to different shit. When I hear different podcasts, whether with an artist that I like or artist or music exec and shit like that, I always go and I get a jewel and I always go do research and listen to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's interesting to hear different people's story, man. This shit ain't this the business of music is not what you see on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Like if he wouldn't have never said that, I would have never in my life thought that Graf wrote that fucking Jennifer Lopez record. You know what I'm saying? And basically signed it off for a short change. Like, you know what I mean? And I just was texting with my man Corey and shit. He was saying, like, I told him, I was like, yo, a lot of these niggas is getting money right now. They getting that upfront fast money. I want to see what they doing long term. Because a lot of these niggas is getting money now. You don't know if you're going to be getting money later. And, you know, if you signed off all your shit, you ain't going to be getting no money later because that's going to the labels. And if you ain't doing right with your money that you getting right now, you just be assed out. You know what I'm saying? Like point blank period. You just be assed out. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm out here, man. You know, and like I said, I still like I got a fucking shit that I was supposed to do, and I actually stopped doing it. I was gonna start a music consultant shit, man. I got a logo and all that shit, man. And I think I'm gonna jump back on that shit, man. Like on some A&R type, help put your project together type shit, man. Not gonna be free. You will have to pay me, but let me help you put your shit together. Let me tell you, take that song off. Let me help find beats, or let me just help assist in the project. And I think I'll make a nigga project fire because I got a good ear for music. And I got a logo made and all that shit. But you know how niggas is, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas, you know, I honestly, I think I could go in any label and bring in talent. You know what I'm saying? Because I really be on YouTube watching niggas that I've never, nigga with fucking 10 views, I be watching they freestyles and shit like that. Niggas be nice as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that number shit, Jay-Z, you know, just because Jay-Z said the shit, everybody run with it. Numbers don't lie. Yeah, it do. Because it's a lot of machine farms. It's a lot of bullshit going on with these numbers. And numbers never equal talent. You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Yo, it's easy for Jay-Z to say because he's in that position. But that shit, that trickle-down effect of that is everybody could just throw numbers up. Yo, numbers don't matter. Numbers. Like, yo, my nigga, numbers ain't everything because that's just what it is, you know? But, yeah, man, I'm telling you, yo, if I get into on somebody A&R team, we gonna get busy because I know fucking talent. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. I know talent. You know what I'm saying? What else? G Herbo. YFN Lucci. His shit was cool. I never really dug deep into YFN Lucci music. Honestly, I seen the joint. He got Gates on there, so I said I'm about to check it out. Just off the strength of Gates was on one of the songs. I checked out the whole project, and it was cool. Like I could vibe to it and shit. And of course, like Gates blacked out on that on the joint with him and Lucci. And that's another thing, man. Like Gates, man, yo, niggas better stop sleeping on my son Gates, man. That nigga get busy. And that nigga made it hard. Believe it or not, that nigga, look, if you just go listen to his music, go listen to his catalog. He'll make it hard for you to listen to other niggas' catalog because he puts so much into his catalog as far as music. Like, he still gives you verses, like long verses, short verses, switching flows, rapping with the singing, not on no bullshit. Shit is substance. Like he packs a lot into his music, and it makes it hard to go back and then listen to a nigga who's just on some, like that's why I said, man, last 10 years he got one of the top catalogs. I put his catalog up against the biggest artists, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I put his shit up against Drake, whoever. Now Drake got the numbers, but I think, and Drake got hits. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, substance-wise, because I'm not a big fan of Drake singing, so I will go in there and all the songs that Drake is just singing, straight singing on, I skip all them shits. You know what I'm saying? I do like Drake. He is one of the greatest of all time. We can't take that away from him. But I will put Gates' catalog up against his shit. Just just my opinion. You know, music is subjective, and I'm definitely willing to debate anybody and go track for track. You know what I'm saying? Hit me on the Gmail, jacktalkpodcast@gmail.com, and we could battle, we could do whatever. You know what I mean? Let's keep the discussion going. Yesterday I seen some shit academics posted. 6ix9ine getting out on my daughter's birthday, August 2nd. That's crazy. That's crazy. I do feel like when 6ix9ine get out, 6ix9ine is gonna get back to the money, and that's just gonna be that, man. You know, code of the streets, man. These niggas in the hood, all these niggas be running around talking about snitch this, snitch that, this nigga this nigga that, man. Y'all niggas snitching too. All these so-called hood niggas out here snitching and living foul, man. It is what it is. I ain't in the streets. I can say that. You know what I mean? I'm a married man. Like, I got a wife and 3 kids. I'm not on that gangster shit. None of that shit. I don't promote it. I don't. You know what I mean? That shit corny to me. That shit is real corny to me. Get money, take care of your family. You know what I mean? And do fun shit. Like, that's just the vibe I'm on. But a lot of these niggas that's running around talking about, yo, fuck that snitch nigga, this and that. A lot of these niggas are snitches themselves, man. But his fans, I say his fans, they don't care about that shit, man. A 6ix9ine fan gonna do what they want to do. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit you talking about regarding him snitching. Now, is he gonna be out here in the States just getting money like that? Probably not, because a lot of you might get some people that's just gonna do shit to purposely fuck up the venue to try and, go viral or whatever the case. Overseas, he gonna get a bag overseas. I don't know what his bag gonna be like in the States. Maybe off streaming in certain secured venues, cool, or maybe a festival or whatever, cool. But I think his overseas bag gonna be like that, because overseas they still got a real appreciation for the culture of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Overseas niggas is still doing motherfucking graffiti and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, overseas, like, you don't see a lot of golden era artists. Them niggas is overseas. That's why. You know what I'm saying? Because overseas, we so spoiled over here. We got all the shits. And I mean, we could see artists, we could do this, we could do that. But overseas, they don't get that as often as we do. So it's a different nostalgia feeling for them. You know what I mean? So he gonna get overseas and get that bag. And he gonna get a bag over here too, because nowadays you ain't gotta leave your house to fucking, you know what I'm saying? You seen YoungBoy said he made millions by being on house arrest for the past however months. You know what I'm saying? And his album, I was fucking with YoungBoy shit too. Like, you know what I mean? He got some shit on there. But yeah, so, you ain't even gotta leave your fucking album nowadays to make no bread. But that shit just bugged out. So we'll see how it go, man. I'm interested to see how it go. Post Malone. Yo, did y'all see that shit? Like, that's the type shit I'm saying. Like, that's what I don't like, man. I'm not here to knock a nigga, man, because we all got vices and nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm never will ever claim to be perfect, but Post Malone, man, like, that shit, how he was on stage with his eyes rolling behind his head, and like, where your peoples at, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? Point blank period. Like, niggas need to get some niggas around them that's gonna be like, yo, and I'm only speaking from what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? The nigga could have just been that much into his show and it's like, yo, nigga, what? Like, I'm into this shit. Like, I don't know that. But if he was that drunk or that pilled out or whatever, like people are saying he was on, like, why? Where your people at to say, yo, my nigga, yo, Post, come on, man, you're the bag. Like, you look stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's some shit you let that nigga, like, today you go and be like, yo, my nigga, look how you look, man. This shit ain't cool, man. That's not jiggy. That's not an ill look for you, man. You, like, just sitting there like, come on, man. That shit looked crazy to me, yo. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the Post Malone drunk on stage or whatever you want to type in to find it. Just type in Post Malone. Like, it's all around the blogs and shit. Like, that shit just looked mad corny to me, yo. You know what I'm saying? Meg's record deal. Just do good business, man. And like Maul said from the Joe Budden podcast, the industry is built off of old ass industry rules and shit like that, man. I personally think what they should do is they should create a contract law. So whereas you coming in off rip, you get this standard contract. This is your beginner contract. You know what I'm saying? They should have a beginner and then like 3 or 4 levels of a contract. You know what I'm saying? That's how I say it. At least have a standard. Every single new person who don't got no music has to have this particular contract. Make it fair, and then you work your way up to the next contracts. And once you fulfill that contract, or you know what? Fuck it. Just have a beginning contract, a standard beginner. Like, yo, send it out to everybody. By law, this is the new contract right here. Now, once you succeed in this contract, then you can free to negotiate, and whatever your next shit is. But it has to be a standard of this. That way, can't nobody come back and like, oh, you robbing this and you robbing that. It's like, yo, everybody has this standard contract. You know what I'm saying? The music business is too freely to just be doing the wild, wild west. Nobody got to do nothing. You know what I mean? Niggas out here in the regular world got to do piss tests and fucking all type of shit to get a job. Niggas in the music industry could just go and fucking show up to the job high and drunk and get a fucking $500,000 contract, $150,000 up front, and walk out with a check in your hand. You understand what I'm saying? So, I just believe in good business. Me personally, I'm not here to rob nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we'll make more money together doing straight up legit business, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not no money hungry type nigga. Like, I'm not in this shit to make. Of course, I'm trying to do all this shit because I got kids and I wanna build generational wealth and do all that shit for my kids. You know what I'm saying? And I also want to just be able to do what I want when I want. Period. You know what I mean? I'm not no money hungry, greedy nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be able to do what I want when I want and have my kids right and own some shit for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to be like, yo, I need all the money in the world. I need $1 billion, gazillion, $1 trillion. Like, no. I want to own some shit that my kids can prosper off, and I want to build a foundation that they're going to eat off. That's the shit. Like, I'm not no money hungry nigga, so I wouldn't put a nigga in a contract to where I'm robbing them. You know what I mean? Because that shit is just not cool to me. You know? That shit just not cool to me, man. I seen the T Grizzly shit got cleared up, which is dope. I understand, man. You gotta understand something, man. Eminem is Eminem. He's still one of the biggest artists in the world. So you don't want to just diss Eminem, especially if you're from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it some time. Let that man watch you and let him see what you got going on. Like, because you don't want to just throw Eminem on something. You know what I'm saying? Eminem go on tour. You might could go make an M with Eminem on tour. You're gonna go out fucking make an M, fuck around with Eminem on tour overseas, or you know what I mean? Like, don't fuck your bag up, young niggas. Real shit. If a nigga from your city, if you come in the game and you got a legend from your city and he ain't reaching out and shit like that, man, you never know if that nigga could just be watching you. You never know who's watching you. So don't throw a shot at him. Don't diss him. Just sit back. You know what I'm saying? If anything, you feel like you want to work with him, reach out. Hey, man, yo, what's up, man? Let's get it in or whatever. But make it right. Don't just get Eminem on something that you just about to throw out. You know what I mean? Nah, try and get on Eminem album, or try and get Eminem on your album. You know what I'm saying? Or your single, or a soundtrack to a movie or something like that. Something that's really impactful. You know what I mean? Like, because sometimes it's so easy to get music nowadays that niggas will look over some shit. Back in the days, it used to be crazy when, oh shit, Jay-Z and Eminem on Renegade? What? Nowadays, you got the biggest artist in the world doing shit with another biggest artist in the world, and it's just like, oh, okay, Future and Drake got just dropped a song together. Like, it's no more like, oh shit, I'm about to go listen to that. You know what I mean? So, that shit, that's where I'm at with that. But I respect it. You know what I mean? He said it was a misunderstanding. He talked to Royce, and hopefully we'll hear T Grizzly and M on some shit. You know what I mean? And I fuck with T Grizzly. Like, that nigga be saying some shit. Go listen to a T Grizzly album. That nigga be saying the wildest shit. Yo, that shit be funny too. Like, that nigga said, what he said? He said something about taking the nigga chain off without popping it, so he ain't got to, so the jeweler will buy it back or some wild shit. Like, that nigga said, you think y'all run these bullets? You kidding me? Some shit he said. That nigga be bugging, though. I fuck with T Grizzly, so salute to him. But, yeah, man, let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'm with Spike, man. Me and the staff at Jack Talk Podcast, which is me, Rick, I'm with Spike, man. On some real shit, man. Like, I don't know what's up with the Knicks, man. But like that shit is corny, yo. You know what I mean? That shit was corny what they did to Spike. It was corny what they did to Charles Oakley. Nigga, it's corny what they doing to the state of New York by not giving a fuck about the team and not taking in what we're saying as fans of the Knicks. Like, they don't give a fuck about nothing we got to say because that money coming in. You know what I'm saying? Spike Lee, who's been a season ticket holder, courtside seat ticket holder for the Knicks for the past 20, 30 years. He was told that he could no longer use the employee entrance when he goes to the game. They wanted to take him out, escort him outside, walk all around the building, do all type of unnecessary shit. They said, oh, it's company policy. Man, fuck all that, man. You know what I mean? Fuck that. That's corny. That's Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? It's people that come to fucking Knicks games just to get a picture of Spike Lee at the Garden. There's people that got that framed in their house. Pictures of Spike Lee at the Garden. You know what I'm saying? Or a nice picture with Spike. So you know what I mean? Sitting courtside and all that. And look how y'all do that, man. And like he said, when my payment, when you don't hear about me for my seats, y'all niggas is hitting me up. But y'all don't hit me up to tell me about, you know, I was just in here a couple days ago using the same fucking entrance and y'all don't tell me nothing. But let it be some money or something have to do with my seats. Y'all on my shit blowing me up. That's corny, man. You know what I mean? Like that shit was so fucking whack. Like it really pissed me off, man, because I don't like entitlement like that. You know what I mean? That's mad unappreciative. That goes to show you that fuck you. You know what I mean? Like if I was Spike, honestly, I'm done with the Knicks. Point blank, period. I did my thing over there. I this is as far as I come. I couldn't do it. You gotta appreciate me. You gotta respect me. That's not respect. You know what I'm saying? That's not respect. I'm big on respect, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not respecting nobody that don't respect me. If I was Spike, I'm from Brooklyn, I'll go over there and I'll just fuck with the Nets, man. You know what I'm saying? Not even on some, let me go and because, you know, I'm just saying just as a respect shit. And I know he's a big sports fan like that, basketball, whatever the case. Like, and I know Knicks is your shit, but I couldn't see myself giving them money still, knowing that they don't respect my dollar or respect me enough. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, nigga, it's Spike fucking Lee. He said he gave them almost around $10 million over the past 20 years on seats. My nigga, anybody who fucking spend $10 million, nigga, you family, nigga, like you're here, nigga, you get the red carpet when you come, nigga. It's off rip. It's listen, like I will do so much for you just because you're that dedicated to my team, man. Those seats right there, I'm not sure how many seats he has, but those will be the Spike Lee seats. I'm talking about like I'll straight up have them shits custom made for Spike. Straight point blank period. His seats wouldn't even be no regular seats in the Garden. There'd be some custom made seats. There'll be red carpet treatment, nigga. Yo, security, listen, Spike pulling up, walk that man from his car here. You know what I mean? Yo, Spike, what you want? So we can have that shit ready for you. He will be royalty. He should be treated like royalty. Not, you can't come in this elevator. This for employees only. Nigga, what? I spent millions in here. Yo, what? I'm not no outside. I'm not no, you know, random motherfucker just walking through. Like, come on, man. That shit was foul, yo. That shit was foul, man. And it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense, man. It don't. That shit was corny, yo. And dude, James Dolan, man, he seemed to be like one of them ego maniac power trip type people, man. You know, like, I don't know, man. That shit just put a bad taste in my mouth. And I'm a New York Knicks fan, you know what I'm saying? But if I was Spike, I'll be right over there courtside at the Brooklyn. Right there at the Barclays, man. Fuck all that. I can't spend no more money. I can't give you no more money. Yo, I know he said he not going to no more of the games and he'll be back next season. Nah. If the same people running that organization, James Dolan and his regime still in there, which they will be, because why would he sell a team that's making him all this money when they don't even got to do nothing? Like, I ain't coming in here giving you no money, man. Fuck that. Call me what you want, but I'm not giving you no money. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not, yo. That shit got me. That shit, man. Yo, come on, man. It's Spike Lee, yo. It's Spike fucking Lee, man. And y'all do that to him. I'm about to tweet them niggas. Y'all niggas are still pieces of shit for what y'all did to Spike, man. I'm about to tweet them niggas when I get off here, man. Not to say like my tweet about to mean something, but I gotta get that off because that's corny, yo. You know what I mean? You go to the Garden, you want to see Spike, man. You want to see Spike, yo. Treat Spike right, man. And that goes, man, appreciate people, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't be having no appreciation, yo. People look at people and just see a dollar bill or see something that they can benefit off. You know what I mean? Like, come on, yo. Bum ass Knicks, man. You see what KG said about I said KG. KD said about the Knicks. The Knicks ain't what it is, man. Nobody wanna go play for them. Like, they don't take none of that shit in consideration. You turn around, you do that to Spike. Who want to come play there? Y'all don't give a fuck about nothing because y'all got money coming in just because of you in the prime real estate. Basically the most famous basketball team. Like, you're making all the money and you ain't even got to win games and you lit like that. Come on, man. Why would they make any changes? What people should do is stop going to the fucking games. Period. Strike. Stop going to them fucking games. So when they come in there and it's not a fucking sold out crowd at a fucking trash ass game, stop going to the games and I guarantee you shit will start changing up swiftly. Shit'll change up swiftly. Let them go in there and see that motherfucker arena empty. You know what I'm saying? Shit'll change up. But nah, people just can't. They don't understand it. Y'all complain about shit, but y'all don't take no action to do nothing. Stop going to them fucking games. And you will get a better Knick team. I promise you that. But if you're going to continue to go to the game and support a trash-ass team, why am I going to do anything? Why am I going to try and pay the best players? And why am I going to try and revamp the shit? I'm making millions and millions and millions, and I ain't doing shit. Stop going to the games, man. Stop going to the games. I'm telling you, it'll work. It'll work, man. And I'm with Spike, man. Point blank, period. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm actually probably gonna head over to the Movie Talk podcast and talk about a couple of movies that I just recently seen. So check me out over there. And like I said, man, it's the Jack Talk podcast, man. So I'm back off my little break. Again, if you got kids, tell them to go check out my daughter's YouTube channel. It's the Hartwell Sisters. Find them on YouTube. Just search the Hartwell Sisters. Help them get their subscribers up. Tell your kids to leave a comment on any type of videos you would like them to see. And we're going to build it like that. You can follow me on Instagram, Rick_BHR. Hit my email, jacktalkpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to debate, you need advice, you need an opinion, you want me to answer questions, whatever. I'm trying to build the interacting platform or a segment where I can get emails in and do an email segment. So, hit me up, man. But I'm out. I'm with Spike, man. Yo, Spike, go fuck with the Nets, man. You Knicks fans out there that's always in that Garden, stop going to that Garden, man, if you want change, man. You know what I'm saying? You understand? You understand? I'm out, man. It's Jack Talk Podcast. One more thing, man. I'm sitting here editing this shit up and I forgot. And I looked at it too to speak on. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But the 19 kids that jumped that little girl, I think that shit was foul. I don't know the in particulars of the story. I just feel like it was unnecessary. And, whatever it was possibly could have been avoided, man. It's just a fucked up situation that was caught on camera like that. That's somebody's daughter. And regardless on what you say that she did or didn't do or whatever the case is, like, yo, at the end of the day, that's somebody's daughter, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know about if it's a brother, if it's a father, an uncle, a big cousin, a friend. You don't know how the men in her life is going to view that shit and see that shit and what they going to be wanting to do after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, 19 kids jumping on your little sister or your little cousin or your daughter. You know what I mean? It's not that probably wouldn't sit well for nobody. Them little boys, man, them kids. I ain't gonna say little boys because I think they was teenagers. Y'all know better, man. You ain't got nobody telling you like that shit was foul, wrong. You know what I mean? And I'm not here to advocate no violence, but damn, you ain't got no girl, cousins or nothing. You could have got to fight her if it was really on like that. You know what I mean? Like, come on, y'all jumped on that little girl. Y'all jumped on that girl like that savagely. You know what I mean? Savagely. Then took her sneakers and all that shit. Like, that shit was corny, man. That shit was corny, man. I got 2 daughters, man. I got 2 daughters and I got a son, man. I would never, man. God forbid, please, God forbid that some shit even a smidget of that happened to my. Listen, we ain't not gonna talk about it. You know what I mean? And my son, I would never, man. Listen, man, you better not never do no bogus, corny shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want my son hanging around them type of niggas that even do some shit like that. You know what I mean? I'd rather my son just not be around. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say I would rather my son go and jump in and, you know what I mean, do that because I don't want him doing that shit type shit neither. You know what I mean? Like see an altercation going on and jump in it and God forbid he get hurt or whatever. But just stay away from bogus bozo people that think like that. You know what I'm saying? For anybody to be that savage and jump on a fucking girl like that, take her shoes and all that shit, nigga. Now you got a robbery. You got assault and a robbery case on you. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around. Over what? Over what? Like that shit corny, man. That shit corny, yo. And that's why I raised my son the way I raised my son, to be his own thinker. You know what I'm saying? We not following niggas. We ain't doing none of that shit, man. We moving accordingly. Anything that need to get handled, we'll handle it as we feel handled on a need to handle basis. You know, don't look for no trouble, and that way you know if some trouble coming to you, you know it's coming from the opposition. You know what I'm saying? Because we not gonna do our thing. We ain't starting shit. You know, that's what I'm raising my son on. You know what I mean? Like that shit crazy. Niggas is on camera. It's 2020, man. Everything on camera. It's niggas on camera, man. Savagely assaulting this girl. And like I said, I don't know what she did. I don't know, man. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about the action. I'm not talking about the cause. I'm just talking about the effect of what they did. Because you're not going to be, I don't care what she did. You're not going to be able to tell a cop or the judge, hey, judge, she did X, Y, Z, so we had to do that. That shit don't fly. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't fly. You can't say that. You can't say she did this. That shit don't exist in the court. There's no justifications to doing wrong in the court. There's no justification for that. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to touch on that shit, man. I forgot to even say it, but I'm out, man. Jack Talk Podcast. Jack Talk Podcast at gmail.com. Rick_BHR at Instagram, man. Yo, follow me, man. I'm trying to get my numbers up, yo. Follow me, man. Like I said, I just recently started an Instagram like a few months ago. Like I wasn't one of them niggas that jumped on Instagram and had it since it came out, man. So, you know, help a nigga get his numbers up, man. Come on over, man. And tell a friend to follow the podcast, the usual. And I'll be back, man. We back rolling, man. Jack Talk Podcast.